spoilers. Because, Interior, my bedroom, November 2nd, 2024. Welcome to Warden.
What do we tell the families?
Maybe it's best we don't.
Crusader, what are you watching up there?
I'm watching porn, I swear.
Don't lie to me. I know you're watching VHS Beyond again. You turn that off right now, mister.
But Mom, Mater, it's just so fucking good.
I don't want to hear it. You've spent the whole October doing nothing but watching that one movie. You missed countless other horror flicks in need of reviewing. You get back on your YouTube channel and talk about one right now.
Ugh. Fine, Mom, Mater. I love you.
Wait, so if I'm Mom Mater and you're Crusader, does that mean that your first name is just Crew? Or what is it?
Don't overthink the bit. Hello, awesome people on YouTube. It is me, the Crusader, with 3 R's. I hope you all had a nice Thanksgiving / Christmas / New Year / MLK Day / I don't know, whatever else holiday happens in between my last video and the time I finally upload this. Whatever. So it's been a while. I was kind of struggling on what I wanted to talk about for my next epic video, mainly because I honestly haven't watched many movies lately. College, am I right? Please help me. I had a few ideas floating around in my head for a while. I wanted to talk about a Christmas horror movie, but I soon realized the chances of me starting a video and releasing it in the same month was, let's just say not big. For some reason, I really had an urge to do a video on Megan, but then I realized in order to do that, I would have to, watch Megan, and I can't be fucking bothered to sit through that movie. It just looks so boring.
But I won't fall. I am Titan.
So one night, I was bored, scrolling through the old stick of fire, when a certain movie caught my eye. Smile 2. The second one, to be clear. It was then the gears finally began to turn. I really liked the first Smile. It was creepy, well acted, and had a bunch of horrifying visuals, as well as a great sense of mystery and some actually clever jump scares. This is probably one of my favorite jump scares I've ever seen. It is so unexpected. It also had surprisingly top-notch writing. Rose was an exceptional main character to follow, mostly due to Sosie Bacon's great performance. I loved her chemistry with Kyle Gallner's Joel. And God, what a horrifying ending. All in all, Smile was probably my favorite horror movie of 2022. Oh wait, besides Nope. Oh, and VHS 99, of course. Oh, and Barbarian, Scream 5, Black Phone. Wow, 2022 was a crazy year for horror, huh? Anyway, the point is, I liked Smile. And when they announced a sequel, I was like, huh? I mean, it's a good movie, but it didn't really scream sequel potential. But whatever, I guess. Money, money, money and all that. I will say the trailers did look pretty cool. I think the concept of the demon targeting a pop star is a pretty good escalation of the story. So, without a moment of delay, I sat down in my living room and watched the whole thing. And it was... it was okay, I guess. Let me start off with the absolute best part of this movie, Naomi Scott's performance. It is absolutely amazing. She is so good at making us feel bad for this deeply flawed character. It's very difficult as an actor to portray someone going through so much mental trauma. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. I once portrayed Jekyll and Hyde in a high school play. Don't ask for receipts, I don't have any. Okay, I have some, but you can't see them. But anyway, Naomi played her role perfectly, and honestly makes it look easy. Also, the score for this movie is really good too. It is some of the most unsettling horror movie music I've ever heard. If you haven't watched this movie yet and you want to, do it with a big ass set of speakers and turn that shit up all the way. You'll thank me later. As for the rest of the movie, it's fine. The rest of the characters are fine. The scares are fine. The gore is fine. Everything is fine. I don't know, guys. To me, this just felt like a lesser version of the first movie. First of all, this movie's opening. That pissed me off. You telling me you made Kyle Gallner, this angel of a man, watch his own girlfriend go insane and burn herself alive, then had the same things happen to him, then he somehow figures out how to transfer the curse, then he actually manages to transfer the curse to some drug dealer and barely escape the house with his life, only for some random guy in a truck to splatter his body across the pavement? That is bullshit. First of all, how fucking fast is that truck going? It's a neighborhood road, you idiot. What the fuck? Secondly, that truck without a doubt would have seen Kyle's character coming from a mile away. It's just, oh, I fucking hate it. He went through so much just to be, I just, gosh! This man sees a hallucination of his girlfriend on fire and just walks past it like it's nothing. But all of a sudden, he can't look both ways across the street. I hate it! I hate it! I hate it! But yeah, the rest of the movie is fine. When it really comes down to it, this one just has such less of a mystery to it. In one part due to it being a sequel to a movie that already fooled the audience quite often, causing more people to be a lot more vigilant. But also, it's just not really executed as well. Like, in the first movie, things that happen in real life versus when the demon takes over her mind, like, it's so investing seeing what's real and what's not. When it comes to the sequel, it chooses to turn this element of the movie up to 11, which, to the movie's credit, sounds like a great idea on paper. However, instead of finding more clever ways to execute scenes like this, they just do it more. Like, you know that one part in the very end of the first Smile where they make you think Joel rescued her, only to immediately pull the rug out from you and show you that it was just a vision and that she's still in the cabin? Yeah, well, Smile 2 kind of does that, but like, for the entire second half of the movie. Like, no joke, so much happens in this movie that ends up not ever having happened. You've got Sky in the hospital, Sky leaving the hospital, Sky being stalked by a fan, Sky meeting with Taub from House inside a former Pizza Hut, Sky confronting her mother, Sky killing her mother. Oh, and also the entire character of Gemma, all of that, all of those huge plot elements, they were visions. They weren't real. I found this to be really underwhelming personally because it really downplays a lot of the conflict we see. At first, it's really nice to see Sky confront her mom about how little she's caring about her own mental health, but nope. That actually never happened. It's really nice seeing Sky rekindle her relationship with a former friend she wronged. But nope, that actually never happened. It was nice seeing an actual potential way to fight back against the monster. But nope, that didn't happen. Was that plan even real? Was Taub even real? I don't even know. It would be a lot better if some of these things weren't real. But to make such a huge percentage of it be a vision, it's not a satisfying answer for me, because every bad thing that happens, it's like we're essentially watching her have night terrors for an hour and a half. I don't know. The reality of it is that this movie chooses to turn so much into a big reveal that if you really think about it, did anything even happen? It tricks you into thinking that Sky is developing as a character as the movie continues, but in reality she's not. Not really. The closest she gets is with fake Gemma, but fake Gemma is such a nothing character that not only does it not provide much character growth, but it makes the eventual reveal so fucking predictable. Like, the second time we see Gemma, immediately I was like, okay, so she's not real, right? She's not real. She's not real. She's fake. She's not real, right? I mean, look at her. She's not real. She's not real, right? She's not real. On top of all of this escalation of the monster's power really makes me worried for any other potential sequels. Because if it can affect their host's mind this much, if it can just straight up completely alter the victim's reality for hours upon hours upon hours, then what can the main character even do? What is the point if the monster is this hopelessly powerful? If I had to put my problems with this movie into one sentence, it would be Smile Monster OP. Please nerf. I know I've been talking bad about this movie for a while now, but I should emphasize I don't think it's bad. There is some really good stuff in here. For one thing, the ending. The way that Sky looks around the stadium, the way she looks over and sees her mother, slowly realizing that everything she just went through wasn't even real. The look on Sky's face Again, I can't stress it enough. Naomi's performance is so good. Then we finally see the monster's true form, and yeah, it's pretty fucking horrifying. The entire ending as a whole was just really well directed, but I just can't help but feel that the way we got there could have been just a little bit better. I definitely would not call it bad, but I would consider it a teeny tiny little bit disappointing. I will say I did have super high expectations after watching the first movie, so that probably didn't help. I don't know, maybe I'm being harsh. Maybe I'm just butthurt that they killed my boy Joel in the first scene. God, that pissed me off for the entire movie, I tell you what. Not only that, but that opening with Joel confronting the drug dealer was more entertaining than Sky's entire story. I was so much more invested in his story than Sky's, which is not a good sign. Why couldn't the sequel have just been about him? That would have been so cool. Ugh, but what we got wasn't bad, I guess. Anyway, in conclusion, Smile 2 is a perfectly scary watch, and will without a doubt give you a good case of the heebie-jeebies, but when compared to the sharp, cohesive writing and tone of the first one, as well as the great cast of characters, I just don't think it holds up as much as it could have. 6.5 out of 10. Woo! Alright, how long did that take, huh? A few weeks? What's that? The movie came out 4 months ago? Huh. Well, close enough. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned, because my next video is gonna be a big one. Let's just say that things are gonna get a little, paranormal. Activity. Paranormal Activity, the movie. All the movies. I'm gonna rank them. I'm gonna rank all the Paranormal Activity movies. Oh yeah!